Hello and welcome back. Today I'm lifting my lower body at Seminole Strength with my friend Jordan. He's the guy who was in the videos previously as well. And we worked out actually yesterday on our shoulders over at Premiere. But without any further ado, I'll go ahead and let you know I'm going to have my workout notes in the description box below, notating everything I did, as well as you can follow along the monologue here in the lifting film. But yeah, today I wound up lifting my lower body. Began doing squats today. I was quite ambitious, especially with my knee still having some pressure in it and some pain, and the broken toe as well. But nevertheless, I did wind up setting up for the squat. Did my warm up set, just 5 slow and controlled reps at a 45 pounds there. It felt pretty good, so I wound up going ahead and doing this right here. This is my first working set here at 135 pounds. I did 5 reps here for the first one. I also did 5 for the second and the third as well. Um, Overall, felt really good. Not a lot of pain, not a lot of discomfort. It was enough that I could tolerate. And overall, really, really, really enjoyed this lift today. Haven't squatted in a while. Haven't really tried to push it too much with my legs. But yeah, overall, definitely enjoyed this exercise. Definitely enjoyed getting the squat. It was a little unsteady. It was a little unstable. My setup wasn't the best. Um, the form was all right. But I'm not going to nitpick those things right now, uh, primarily because I just haven't been squatting in such a long time. Overall, though, I did thoroughly enjoy doing this lift. Definitely felt like I got some activation in my quads and my glutes. Um, it felt really good. So I'm going to keep trying to work these a little bit. Maybe might transition a little bit into some unilateral work, just so I can work on some imbalances here, especially since my right leg is a little bit atrophied, following all the things that's going on with it. So I wouldn't be surprised if I started working in some single leg squats or anything of that nature going forward. We're still playing around with lower body lifts, still trying to see how I'm going to incorporate everything into the conjugate method. I'm wanting to still get stronger. I would like to add a little bit of mass to my legs. Definitely want them to become more explosive. Definitely want to keep athleticism. But I'm also wanting to, get a little bit more flexible as well too. So we're just balancing a lot with my legs as well as trying to rehab them from their injuries. Immediately though, after I did my squats, I went ahead and snuck in some pulling exercises. Um, for today, I wound up doing the landmine. It was just right there, right on the side, and I haven't done these in quite a while. Uh, so I figured, why not? Why not go ahead and try them out with my friend Jordan here? And wound up liking them quite a bit. Definitely getting a good stretch here at the bottom, and at the top, I'm getting a good squeeze. I wound up doing 3 sets in total, 15 reps each time at 90 pounds. And overall, really enjoyed these. Um, I'm not just getting the pull here, not just working my lats, I'm definitely getting that work there, but I'm also getting work in my biceps as well. I'm getting work in my quads, especially my tendons here as I'm holding this isometric here. Um, I'm getting some work in my grip and my forearms, as well as my lower back as well. Um, just stabilizing all that. You saw me trip a little bit there, kind of lost my balance. I think that was due to the handle there slipping down. Had to readjust, but um, I'd say I'm pretty athletic even with a broken toe. So didn't wind up falling, thank goodness. Would have had to have included that if I did. But here for my last set, I wound up taking off the jacket. I am in Florida, the northern part here, but it was pretty cold today. It was down in, I think, the 30s or the 40s. And here at Seminole Strength, it's just a garage-like gym. Really, it's in a warehouse. Um, so it's pretty cold on the inside if it's cold on the outside. So wound up taking that off as I started warming up. But following the landmines, I wound up doing some deep RDLs here. Did them with a barbell, double overhand grip. Did them on a 6-inch elevated surface here. And I did all these things for a specific reason. Let's go ahead and break that down. So I wound up doing the RDL again because it's a lower body day. This doesn't cause too much discomfort on my legs, or well, my knee really. And I wound up having my toe hang off the side here, or the front side here, allowing me to not put too much pressure on the broken toe. So I was training around the broken toe, around the knee that has an injury, and I didn't feel really any pain from either of those two spots. So I definitely did good there. And then I wound up adding the 6 inch lift there for that toe, but also so I could work on my flexibility. The end range here, I'm going all the way down with a weight, and it's helping me stretch into it. So I wound up doing that for a specific reason as well. And then I wound up also doing the double overhand grip, not only to train my grip, but I did the double overhand because I have a little bit of an asymmetry with my shoulders. Some part of that has to do with my mixed grip whenever I deadlift. Some part of it might have to do with a previous injury on my shoulder, but wound up doing this specific exercise just to work out my lower body, work around my injuries, and also to improve my flexibility. Definitely enjoyed it, definitely liked it. Could probably go a little heavier next time as well. But overall, very pleased with that lift. After I wound up doing this, though, I wound up going ahead and I'm getting ahead of myself, but I wound up going ahead and doing some hanging leg raises. I wound up doing 3 sets of the hanging leg raises. Um, I did 3 sets of those at body weight. Um, they felt pretty good. You'll see whenever we get onto that frame in a few seconds here that um, my body didn't fully fit whenever I was hanging from a dead hang, from the top of the bars to the bottom. So my feet would wind up touching the ground. So I'd have to wind up tucking my legs as I come straight down and extend them behind me, and then swinging them back forward, and then extending my legs out as I'm crunching my lower body up. You'll see me do that here in just a second. Um, I believe it's on this rep. Yeah, there it is. And then it comes up. So, not, ideal, but I worked around it. Again, doing this exercise for a few reasons. It's a way for me to get to work my abs, work my hip flexors. It's a way for me to um, decompress my spine after squatting. It's a way for me to increase my grip and my forearm strength as well. I'm isometrically holding that. So again, intentionality here. I'm picking exercises that are giving me the most bang for my buck. Um, there's no reason for me to do uh, single joint exercises unless I'm specifically doing them to raise whatever I'm trying to raise for that specific single joint exercise. But if there's a way for me to do a multi joint exercise and knock out more than just one muscle group that I'm trying to hypertrophy or whatever it be, might as well go ahead and do it. So as opposed to just doing regular weighted crunches, which I also thoroughly enjoy, I went ahead and decided to do this one just so I could work out other muscle groups as well. And then following me doing my hanging leg raises, I wound up going ahead and engaging in a stretch here. I wound up doing this for about 2 minutes, maybe a little bit longer. Just really locking my legs into place here, turning the wheel, seeing how good I can get a stretch in there. Trying to keep there it is, trying to keep my chest up, trying to keep myself in good alignment. And then as time goes on, I do turn the wheel a little bit more, just deepening the stretch. And again, I'm doing this at the end of my workout here. That way, I don't wind up messing up my explosivity. So I don't wind up doing things that are detrimental to some of my other aspects of training. Um, from everything I'm looking up and everything I'm reading in the scientific literature, there's nothing really wrong with doing some stretching motions towards the end of or towards the end of your workout, rather, as long as you're not going to engage in any activity in the next 24-ish hours. there's not too much hindrance there with the explosivity factor. But yeah, this is just me engaging in a passive stretch here that I put myself into. Looks like a still frame, but it's really just me sitting pretty still there. But yeah, overall the stretch was pretty good. We're going to continue to stretch daily. I've been doing that now for a little while here. I'm stretching anytime I get a break at work, stretching whenever I get ready to go to sleep at night, whether that be just, straight down trying to touch my toes or doing some type of calf stretch. I'm trying to definitely unlock more flexibility in my lower body. Um, so yeah, we're gonna stick with that. We're gonna keep trying to train my lower body just to keep it athletic. We're gonna try to increase my strength potential. I'm gonna try to fix some injuries that I have as well. Work on the aesthetics, increase my explosivity, and increase my flexibility as well. But with all that said, it was a pretty good workout. Feel free to watch the rest of this video, but I am gonna tune out here in just a second. There's only about a minute left, and it's just me sitting in place here. So, with all that being said, have a great day until the next workout. Bye.